So according to the guide, the last 2 posters should be in this scrapyard somewhere. Alright, let's just stop here. Let's have a look. Alright. Okay, let's go and get them then. One over here by this telephone pulse thing. Got it. Okay, one more, the 159th one, and then I'll get the trophy and the platinum. There it is. Oh, sweet. Here we go then. Wait a minute. Where's the trophy? Oh my god, don't tell me it's glitched like Mad Max again. Hang on, let's have a look in the options. There's got to be a stat tracker somewhere. Alright. Let's go. Wanted posters at 159 of 189. What? No. But, wait, the guide says 159. Oh god, I don't get it. What is it with me and collectible trophies? This is a Mad Max all over again, isn't it? I just know it. Let's have a look at the comments. Look, there's all the collectibles, 159. What does the comments say? Any glitches? Wait, what's this? No, the Definitive Edition got 30 more wanted posters. What the hell? There's 30 more. They added more collectibles. Fuck!
I'm one step away from beating the game 100%. I've come so far in my quest. All my gaming skills have been put to the test. I've leveled up all the moves and more. I got so many coins, my hands are getting sore. I'm so close to the blast, to the plat. Just check my trophy stacks, made all the bosses pay. There's one more trophy getting in my way, but it's the worst one of all. So this might be where I fall. Yourself. Really hope I don't flop. I gotta make sure I pop that one bullshit PlayStation trophy.
Of all the things they could have added to this Definitive Edition remaster of the game, who in their right mind would choose to add even more collectibles to the game? They could have added more missions, new weapons, new clothes, or even new vehicles, but instead we get more collectibles. Who the hell wanted this? No one? No one, that's who. Absolutely no one in their right mind would think, yeah, this game needs more collectibles. I mean, oh god. It's not even like the game was lacking in the fun-sucking collectible department either, as there are already 50 Playboy magazines to find. And then on top of that, there was also 159 wanted posters out in the open world for you to tediously drive around and gather up. Wasn't that enough, game? 209 collectibles in total there. Surely, and at that point, surely, as a dev, you would think maybe we've gone too far. Maybe that's enough collectibles, but nope. Nope, they didn't. They thought, yeah, we're going to add even more on top of that. What a fucking joke. And it's not even like the original 159 posters were fine collectibles either. as there were a lot of bullshit ones within that 159 that were either a pain to get, like the one where you have to crash land onto a rooftop after driving off the side of a bridge without falling off the roof or dying before you get the poster. Or how about the ones that are hidden in really bullshit places that you'd never think of, like this bullshit one here behind a fence that you have to physically walk through the geometry in order to get it because all of the rocks are in the way? Yep, that's right. I had to phase through the geometry in order to get down this path to the collectible. Vito had to walk through solid rock in order to get it. What the hell, game?
Are you fucking kidding me?
So, making me grab another 30 posters to bring the total up to 189 is just adding insult to injury, in my opinion, making an already dull and tedious trophy 30 times worse. And no, before you ask, getting all 159 of the original Wanted posters will not unlock the trophy. You have to grab all 159 of the original ones, plus the extra 30 posters, in order to unlock the trophy. So clearly the devs spent time, money and resource on making these posters and updating their trophy requirements to force you to pick up all these extra ones if you want this trophy to unlock. And let's be honest here, this trophy was always an annoying time waster that was just pretty much a vanity project on the developer's behalf, as you don't even get an in-game reward for getting them all other than the trophy itself, that is. So if you spend all the time finding all 189 of these, that's right, 189 of these, you don't get anything for it other than the trophy. I mean, seriously? You couldn't give me a unique outfit or a super special, awesome car for getting them all? It's just a fuck you, that's all you get. I mean, fucking hell. That's just shit. I mean, I get it, game devs. You got to work on a remaster of a classic game which already had these developer-made Wanted posters with pictures of the developers in them, and you thought, yeah, that'd be cool to put 30 of our team into this game that weren't on it first time round. I get it. And if I was there, I'd totally do the same, because I'd want my face on the game somewhere too. It's a nice little Easter egg to show your family and friends, you know what I mean? But I wish that these were just optional and not a part of the trophy requirement, as it's already a massive slog getting all 159 of the original set anyway. So this additional 30 posters on top of it does nothing but to extend the trophy unlock time and just rub salt into the wound. I mean, it took me around 7 hours to get all of these. That was an entire day of me just playing this non-stop, using a guide and following it on the map and driving to point A and point B to get every single poster. It wasn't enjoyable in the slightest, and when that is pretty much the only thing to do in the open world outside of the missions, you know you've kind of failed there. Plus, when you take into account the fact that the game launched in such a broken and unfinished state, it's hard not to look over at these extra 30 collectible posters and wonder, geez, maybe that time and resource spent on creating, implementing, and then testing these would have been better spent elsewhere. You know, maybe time spent on fixing the choppy frame rate which drops throughout the gameplay and even in the cutscenes, and when it does it in those, you know it's bad. Or how about the random AI glitches? Usually with your AI partners in the missions, they'll just bug out like Joe does here, just teleporting and sliding around the place. Or how about when there's just no reactions from the AI when they get hit by a car and dragged across the street? Jesus. Or you'll often find cars just spawn in upside down because they get flipped and dropped from the air. And then when you're doing the stealth sections, you can often get caught on the walls and just phasing around like that. Or there's a lot of progress blockers in some of the missions, like this one here when the guard just fell off the edge of the building, but he didn't actually die, so he was down in the alley below, and after killing the ones on the roof, I couldn't progress further because he was still alive down below and I couldn't hit him. There's also a problem in one of the cutscenes where a song is playing over it, because once that cutscene ends, that song just starts to kick in again after a few seconds, so it just plays over the top of everything else in the game, and it does it all the time. Even when you pause it, you can still hear it playing. What a pain in the ass. Then you also have the various visual bugs in the game, like this one here where Nico's hat is just not working right and you can just see his cut off head, or this bit here in this cutscene where Vito is smiling and his face just seems to just drop and he looks really weird, creepy. Then there's the visual glitches out in the open world, like these plants with the snow on them just flickering, and then this one that I often found throughout the game when I was driving around, this brief flicker of different colours throughout the open world, and when I play it back in slow motion you can see that the screen sort of turns this purple and green colour. And that was all the stuff I encountered after several big patches to fix all of the problems. But hey, you know what? At the end of the day, these devs were left with egg on their faces upon the game's release, as instead of creating the Definitive Edition of Mafia 2 like they'd hoped, they actually ended up creating the inferior edition instead, as this is somehow worse than the original game that came out a whole console generation beforehand. Plus, to top it all off, they now not just have their names in the credits attached to this, but also their faces for every trophy hunter to see and just laugh at them. So yeah, wanted posters, more like unwanted posters. And that's why the card sharp trophy in Mafia 2 Definitive Edition for getting all 189 wanted posters gets a bullshit trophy rating of...
Alright, here we go. Let's go! Oh, shit! Shit! Alright, hold on. I'll see if there's an... Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Shit.
Bullshit.